You ever felt overburdened by all the homeschool responsibilities and just need some homeschool help? In this video, we're going to be talking about 4 tips that you can use to help you homeschool successfully without feeling like a failure and still being a successful homeschool parent. If you need some extra homeschool support during this season, go ahead and subscribe to this channel because this channel is here for you as a resource to help you either get started homeschooling or help you homeschool smoothly no matter what homeschool season you're in. We're going to stay till the end for the bonus homeschool mom tip. Let's go. The first tip I have for you for getting homeschool help is extracurriculars. Now, this could be sports your kids are involved in. This could be robotics class. I'm in my car because we are at a robotics class right now, and I get to have some alone time while someone else teaches my kids something I don't know that much about. It is wonderful to outsource extracurriculars, even if there are subjects that you just don't feel comfortable with, you don't like, you can outsource them. One program I haven't personally used, but I've heard only wonderful things about is Outschool, where you can just sign up your kids for these virtual classes where you don't have to teach them. And they have so many varieties of classes. They have the math, they have the language arts, but then they go really deep into really niche interests that your child may have that you are just like, I'm not into it. So don't be afraid to outsource extracurriculars, outsource even main studies such as math and language arts if that's something you're not comfortable with. You are not a failure as a homeschool parent if you are not the one teaching them 100% of the time. We literally need community, and that could be virtual, that could be robotics classes, that could be wrestling, whatever it is for your family that they are interested in. Don't feel bad for outsourcing. The second way that you can get homeschool help without feeling overburdened with all the homeschool responsibilities is ask your friends and family. Have little workshops, that's what I like to call them, where you ask a family member if they will teach your kids for 1 week, 1 day a month, 1 day a week, whatever it is that your family or your friends are really good at, ask if they would just be willing to help teach your kids that one skill. Let's say that your father's really good at fishing. Maybe you could ask him to take your children fishing and count that as PE or count that as biology or whatever it is, you know? You can check it off if your state requires those really strict and rigid homeschool logs. You can creatively make this work. If your mom is a great sewer, have her teach the kids how to make something really simple. You know, it doesn't have to be overwhelming for them. Just ask if they could commit to once and see how it goes. And if it works out really well, maybe then you can make it a monthly thing where it's like, you know, sewing workshop with grandma or whatever it is. It could be anything. Do you have a friend that's really artsy and craftsy? Offer her to buy all this stuff if she'll just spend some time with your kids teaching them that one craft and then see how it goes. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, that's all right. You got that one good memory and you didn't have to do it. So that's awesome. The third way to get homeschool help so you don't feel isolated and abandoned in your child's educational journey is homeschool groups. Now, these are co-ops that are all throughout the nation if you're in the United States, and they might look a little different with coronavirus. So even if they do, go ahead and reach out to other people. Say, hey, I need other homeschoolers to connect with. My children need other homeschoolers to connect with. Even if you can't meet in the vast group setting that you used to, there are going to be other families just like you that have the same needs, and y'all could get together and collaborate on different skills, different things, different activities that you guys can do together with the kids. So it's not all placed on your shoulders. Yes, you will be teaching or helping other kids, but that is so wonderful to break up the monotony of the week where you are just with your own children and they are just with you. Y'all need that socialization. Y'all need that time with other people to connect and have fun doing fun activities that count towards those logs if your state requires those. Fourth way to get homeschool help without paying anything is have the other parent help. If the other parent was not on board with homeschooling, this may be a little bit of a selling point because they don't want to go to work, come home, and then have to do math or whatever it is, you know, or have to read Shakespeare. They may not want to do that, but look at their interest and look at the interests that your kids have and see where they coincide. Working in the garage with dad on a project to build like furniture for their room, that's workshop, you know, that's some math you can knock out. If there's yard work that needs to be done, have the spouse teach them how to use those machineries if they're of the right age. Have that count as PE. Like, there are so many ways that the other parent can help parent their kids while also homeschooling their kids, because there's a lot of overlap just between life and schooling that we as homeschoolers get to overlap instead of like, hey, you were at school from 8 to 3 and now you're here with us and it's all separated. Life and homeschooling go together. And so having the other parent just parent be involved with the kids is going to help you so much not feel overwhelmed and overburdened with all the homeschool responsibilities. All right, and the last tip, the mom bonus tip, is schedule in relaxing days. You are doing so well. Your kids are doing so well that y'all deserve to relax every once in a while. And it doesn't have to be canceled like this is a snow day or anything like that. Like, it can still be school, but it's just relaxing. It's not rigorous. Going on a field trip, going hiking, going all these things. Schedule in those things so that you are not feeling overwhelmed with like, we got to do this monotonous routine every single day. I love routines, don't get me wrong. However, it is good to break it up every once in a while so you don't feel overburdened with all the homeschool responsibilities and without homeschool help. Go ahead and take it easy some days. Have really fun, enriching activities that are not strenuous on you. You know, go to the historical museum and have someone else teach your kids. You just walk around and enjoy the information too. So this book, we got this. I look forward to seeing y'all in the next video. We will be talking about how to make homeschooling work with toddlers. See you then.